All right. Give me a few seconds. We'll get set up and then we'll be ripping off with this live stream. Welcome everybody to another episode of Matt's Market. Thank you very much. I'm sure you're tuning in over concerns over your crypto portfolio, taking a pretty massive dip today and over the weekend. Ether down over 20% since Friday. So we'll get into all that and all the good stuff, all the technical analysis here in a few minutes. But if I could ask you, please hit that like button for your boy. And if you're brand new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. But how's it going, everybody? I know the weekend has been pretty crappy if you're a crypto investor, and rightfully so. Bitcoin's down pretty heavy right now, 25.6 right here, and we do have a level of support at 25,000 we are approaching. But kind of what I got pulled up here is the 4-hour chart. Back here on May 12th, we hit 25,373. Not quite hitting a double bottom just yet. Still setting a higher low right here. So until we break down below that, I'm really watching this for a potential bounce up to maybe that $27,900, $28,000 level right now. We could see a pretty significant bounce leading up into the inflation, to the data which we're waiting for from the Fed this week, saying, hey, we're going to raise interest rates by a 50 basis point level, which is probably what we're going to see here on this upcoming week here in the investment field. So that's what I'm honestly looking for. This is why we told you we were getting liquid over here at Matt's Market, and this is exactly what we predicted. So what do we feel like is going to happen next? Sadly, I still think there's a little bit more downside to go, and we'll see what happens here in the next couple days. We could see a pretty significant bounce from we typically see a pretty good bounce leading up into the interest rates, the rate hikes, but we're just gonna have to see what happens here, guys. So as of right now, we dropped pretty significantly today, ending up at 25.5. Dogecoin's at 6 cents. Shiba's dropped added a zero to the price. So Solana back to 28. Ethereum 1349, which is looking absolutely like a great buying opportunity, but I'm still not sold this is quite exactly bottom just yet. And we're gonna see quite a few price hikes for the interest rates multiple times this year. Probably, I would say 3 more times to try to get it back to that 2% level, which we're pretty normal, where we normally like to be at. So still some more pain in the market, I am feeling. June 15th is coming, rapidly approaching. We'll see what the Fed does. I think the market would overreact if they would come out with a 1 basis point hike, basically a double hike. Instead of doing a 50 basis point hike, they'll do a double hike, which is 250 basis points, and which the market could react to. I think the market's starting to react to the volatile week that we're going to start seeing, and I don't think stocks are necessarily excluded from this, what's happening here in the crypto space here tonight. So I think the stocks are going to take a pretty good dip this week, but you might have those, you're going to have those runners here and there. I'm pulling for Mullen. What's up, Ernesto? Man, I hear you, bro. Look, I hear you, man. And look, man, that's why I try to come on here and tell you guys, hey, man, I'm starting to get liquid. I feel like this is going to happen. And, I wish I was wrong, but, I feel like there's still some more pain in the market. We took pretty significant dips today, 25,538 right now. And, there's a chance that we could be bouncing here, trying to work our way back up to this $27,000 to $28,000 range right here in this area right here. So we did it last time. We took this hard fall right here. This is back in May, right before the inflation data. This is the 12th, and we're a month away, almost exactly a month apart from seeing another major dip. So if we don't hold on to these levels, what's going to happen? That's the big question on everybody's mind, and that's what everybody wants to know here. So for that, when you're looking at the charts, I'm going here strictly to the weekly, and this is what I'm looking for, guys. Honestly, when I start to feel like the bottom is actually in right here, I'm thinking we see in 22,000, right around 22 and a half, for a potential bounce opportunity to see if we can maintain that level. Now look, there's really not much support in that area either. Really, you have some support at 19,000. So I'm thinking borderline into the dipping that we're seeing here for the past 9-10 weeks that we've been going through with crypto. I'm thinking we end up somewhere around 22 to 19,000, which would give us a little bit more downside to go, guys. Probably put Doge around 3 to 4 cents. Ethereum possibly, let me change that, sorry. Give me 1 second. Probably put Ethereum somewhere around 1,100 to 900 bucks. That's honestly what I'm looking for. I'm most bullish on Ethereum, to be honest with you, at this time. You know, it just went through the update. Everything went smooth. Just the price of Bitcoin is affecting the entire markets right now. So everything else is going down in with Bitcoin. I mean, look at AVAX, 16 bucks. I mean, some of these prices are ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. And now it's just the time to start dollar cost averaging in. You know, I haven't started quite yet, but it's looking pretty good right here for buying opportunities. So basically, Ethereum and other major altcoins underperformed Bitcoin over the weekend as investors continue to steer away from riskier assets. In this case, is this a case for inflation? Absolutely a case for inflation. Still stinging from Friday's inglorious consumer price report that showed inflation rising. Crypto investors spent much of the weekend on the defense. Bitcoin was recently trading around 26,000 at the time of this writing, off more than 8% since late Friday. The largest cryptocurrency by market cap has been lingering around 30,000 for a month. Altcoins were hit harder, with Ether falling to its lowest levels in more than 14 months. Let that sink in. 14 freaking months. Pretty much the duration of this channel when it was ripping to all-time highs. The second largest crypto by market cap was recently trading around 1450, now even lower, 1350. More than down over 20% over the weekend. Ether has spent much of the past month at roughly 1,800. AVAX, AXS, which each recently down over 20% since Friday. The price plunges underscored investors that the market is just too risky right now for big money to step in. Altcoins have historically underperformed BTC during bearish phases, and currently they have the added pressure of potential regulatory roadblocks given the nature of the issuance, especially via token sales and such. So we do have some stuff coming up. We're going to have some regulatory factions looking into crypto here shortly. So will that affect altcoin prices? Quite possibly. So we need to pay attention to any new laws and stuff coming out with the cryptocurrency here. And of course, guys, we'll keep you up to date with all that. We expect major central banks to quickly and methodically continue removing accommodations via quantitative tightening and policy rate hikes in 2023. Markets will also remain very fragile as today's negative reaction to the higher than expected inflation print demonstrated. We expect the volatility to continue in the markets. So let's check real quick, and then we'll get to some technical analysis real quick. Let's check the futures for the stock market coming up here tomorrow. Futures down 1%. Ooh, NASDAQ futures are down 2%, guys. Let me pull this up for you guys. Futures Dow down 1.8, S&P down 1.45, NASDAQ futures 1.93. So, man, lots of volatility this week. If you're playing the VIX, I think you're gonna make some pretty good fucking tendies this week off the VIX. I think the whole market's gonna take a little dip here. Real quick, let me catch up with the chat, guys. I know I haven't been live in a couple days. I was just kind of letting the market do what the market was going to do and let it play itself out before we make our next move. And sadly, I think that's going to be a move to the downside. We are heading down right now. Since the live stream started, we're down another 200 bucks, slowly approaching 25.3. I don't have that marked here, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and put that 25.373, this bottom right here, which we experienced back 1 month ago to date. So let me get that marked right here. Give us one little area for a potential bounce. It's nothing significant, nothing major, guys. It's just a possibility for a bounce opportunity. So let me get that at least popped. Get to the 1 minute chart. We'll kind of keep an eye on it right here because we are approaching that level right here. So we're about to see what's about to happen here with Bitcoin, guys, here on the live stream. 373, we just hit 370, 366. If we fall, that 373 level was the point that we bounced 1 month ago. So we are touching that right now. There we go, 370. Not looking too strong either, guys. I don't know if we hold this right here. So a breakdown right here would almost certainly bring us 25,000 by the morning. I think that's a real possibility. Crypto mining stocks would probably get obliterated here tomorrow. So if you do have some shorts, I think you'll be seeing pretty nice, especially the you know, the big dip that we saw over the weekend. So we are getting a slight bounce right here. Could be a little fake out. We do have some support right here, so I'm not surprised to see a little bounce right here. Same thing that happened back. I'll put that back in a second. Back here on the 13th. So did hit it, but we hit it quick and came right back up. I mean, within 30 minutes, this candle dipped below it. So let's see what happens here. Off the let's get to the 4-hour chart real quick. Check out our moving averages. Sadly, I secured a small profit with Sheeb and I'm out. Hey, nothing wrong with that shape. Any profit's a good profit, bro. Especially in the market the way it is right now, man. It is super volatile. To the downside, man. It's not even volatile trying to come up. Here we go, guys. Going on a bit of a dip here once again. And there we go. 25,339. We are not looking like we're going to hold this level of support right here. A breakdown here would almost certainly bring us to 25,000 pretty quickly, I think. Let me put this level back to 25,000 because that's where we are sitting on some type of support. Nothing I mean, it's hard to even call it major at this point, but yep, there we go. Starting to break down below that 373 range, that bottom moon which we saw in May, guys. So we're about to find out what's about to happen here. We could fall pretty good here over the course of tonight if we don't find some support here shortly. And this is all leading. We're about to hit 5 cents on Dogecoin, guys. 5 freaking cents. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Doge holding up, trying to maintain 6 cents right here as support. Look at Sandbox, totally annihilated. Hey, what's up, Pearl? Let's check it out, bro. I don't think it's on here, but I can pull it up on TradingView. Give me 1 second. Let me get that loaded up. And then we'll check out Jasmine, but sadly the market's just gonna move all together, guys. And look, man, if I could have came on here and helped out one person by telling y'all I was getting liquid, hopefully that was a little warning sign for you guys. I mean, I don't know everything, but you know, I can tell when the market's in bad shape. Yeah, Sandbox, wow, totally dropped out. When was this? Wow. Market's taking another step down, and we are not double bottoming. We are breaking below that double bottom across the board right now, guys. Sandbox coming in at a whopping 86 cents. Man, if you were here for the bull run, you would have seen much higher here. I mean, look where we came from when everything was ripping to the freaking moon. $8.50. I sure do miss those days. I really do. 1 minute chart. Candles aren't big. It's just selling pressure after selling pressure, guys. Pineapple, anyone? Pineapple on pizza? I could do some pineapple on pizza, especially DiGiorno's. I mean, not DiGiorno's. No, I mean Domino's. Here we go, guys. All right, we are breaking support here at 25,373, and we are starting to see some more selling pressure. 25,314, 311, 307. Where are we going to find some footing? Hopefully it's around this 25.3 range and we can start to kick our way back up, but I honestly think we're still heading for that 22,000 here shortly. Look, and you're going to get a lot of people saying, oh, we're going back to 10,000, we're going back to 5,000. You know, you're going to see a lot of that shit. And look, I'm not saying that we're not, but I'm saying it's highly improbable that you'll see those type of levels. You know, I'm thinking realistically between 1922 could be the bottom of this dip. But we still have a lot of shit to live through the rest of the year. We have a lot more rate hikes and a lot more FUD to come. So I still think we have a little bit more pain in the market What's up, Kirk Bull? Just a matter of time for people to dump it again. Market was down this time last year. End of July, we got a big hit. Now, I'm not saying we should base our investment off the past, but yeah, you're right, bro. Last summer was brutal. I think it was what, September we started to rip once again. Let me get to the weekly. October, yeah, it was end of July, right around my birthday, man. We started to rip back up to 69. And that was off the Bitcoin, not spot ETF, but they had a lot of great news coming out. Honestly, Ethereum turned the market around at that point. Started to have some updates, and Ethereum just had an update, you know, where they cut 90% of supply. So I thought Ethereum was going to do a little bit better than what it's doing right now, but I just think the way the market's going with Bitcoin, the stock market, Ethereum is just getting punished too as well. So now, guys, I'm still waiting to start averaging in, but it's getting close. I really do feel like we're getting close. I think Ethereum will, like I said, average out around 11 to 900 bucks here in the next couple weeks. And we could see some pretty good bounces between now and then. Typically happens. I mean, get to the daily chart. You know, this is the 12th. And I think the 12th, let me look at my calendar real quick. Let me check last month. Yeah, that was the day after CPI data. I mean, not CPI data. The Fed came out with the rate increase. So we are looking at a potential for a pretty nice little bounce here if we do the same thing that happened last month. But then again, you go back to looking at from the past. So you just have to be careful with your investments right now. And for that reason, I'm just sitting on the sidelines, not doing much. I like eating my pizza. Hey, bro. Pizza and ranch, that's cool. Kirk Bull says big shareholders usually do things in patterns. Stay strong, my fellow investors. Don't get scared like a lot of people. There are times to buy in. 50% of all Americans' wealth since 1776 was printed in just the past 2 years. These markers will rise like crazy. Absolutely, man. And look, man, they're gonna have to get inflation under control. Here we go, guys. Breaking down, heading for 25, and we're gonna stay on for a little bit. There we go, 25, 184. We are dropping hard right now. Really, really nice. Really, really red candle coming in right now. 25, 179, 175. Lots and lots of selling pressure. We're probably going to head closer to 25 before we see any type of significant bounce right here. We're going to test 25 here. But yeah, Kirk Bull, man, if you could hit that subscribe button for your boy, man, I greatly appreciate it. I'll post a link to 100% free Discord, man. Hope you decide to join if you're in Discord. We'd love to have you, man. So, guys, I have been MIA on the streams just because I wanted to see what the market did. We put the news out. We thought everything was going to head in this direction, and it continued to go that way. So I want to see it play itself out. Kind of take a little mental break for a minute. I'm still kind of getting better from what I was going through. So, but, you know, just buying opportunities coming up, guys. So, you know, I know a lot of people right now are down 50, 60% on some of their investments. And look, man, I'm in level with you. It might take you a little while to get back right. This could potentially go on for the next, you know, several months, half a year, possibly end of 2023, you know, to where we just kind of sit stagnant. I think the market is trying to find a correction right here, a great reset, you would call it, on Bitcoin, and the altcoins will follow. So currently right now approaching 25,000, and we are going to see a retest here on the stream tonight. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Where do we think we're going to bottom out for tonight? You know, if we don't hold this 25,000, we're going to have to start looking back even further in the charts to see what's about to happen here, to see where we can find some type of support. With half of the top 100 coins survive. I have big money on Harmony 1, and it's starting to kick in. Yeah, Harmony, bro. It's hit or miss, man. It's really hit or miss. Look, I like Harmony as a project. I really do. I think they're fundamentally sound, but I think you're gonna sit in the red for a while, man. I think coins like Harmony, coins like Jasmine, I think we'll survive this, but you know, there's still some more pain to come, guys. We're still possibly looking at 22.19, you know, and then we'll talk about it. We'll see where we're at when we hit those levels, and see where everything else is going. But as of right now, I'm expecting 22 and a half to 19,000 here on Bitcoin, and then we'll talk about it. But you know, if you've been covering the stream, watching the streams over the past couple months, here we go, guys. 25,000 test here on the stream tonight. If you've been watching the streams over the past couple months, we drew them boxes, and those boxes, I can't fucking say it enough, they were significant in saying, hey, this is areas to watch for. And not to, you know, I said I'd probably start dollar cost averaging, but I'd see if we hold, and we did not hold. And that is the reason why it is extremely important to be patient right here. And here we go, guys. 25,000. We're about to see $24,000 Bitcoin. We haven't seen this since the beginning of last bull run. So waiting to see what happens here on the live stream, guys. We've got 13 people. If you could hit that like button for you, boy, I greatly appreciate it. If you got any questions, man, feel free to let me know. I wish it was under better circumstances we were live streaming tonight, but you know, we're gonna have to take the good with the bad with the ugly. And here we go, guys. 24,900. We are breaking down here on Bitcoin tonight on the live stream, creating buying opportunities across the board. So let's see what happens. Okay, we are starting to see a glimmer of hope. Will it get smashed out? Are the bears firmly in control? It does look like it. We are fighting for this level right here. So just like we thought we would see a bounce at 25,000 on the dot, we are seeing some glimmer of hope right here. We are getting a buyer stepping in right at 25,000. How big of a buyer, I do not know, but we're about to see what happens. I think Galamana and Sand are going to survive these crashes. I think so, man. I'm more bullish on Mana. I don't know why. I like Mana more than Sandbox. I think it's the whole experience going into the metaverse through the Mana website. I enjoyed it, you know, so I am bullish on it. What's up, Bear? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Yeah, this is getting ugly, man. Just hit $24,988 here on Bitcoin tonight off the live stream, man. And it's just not, you know, the market's doing what it's supposed to do. And sometimes you get faked out, man. You do. Last month, you know, before the May dip, I'm like, hey, man, we're heading down. And what happened the next day? Inflation data came out. The market soared up. It just blew all fundamental values out the water. Now, look, I'm not saying that's not going to happen again. We could see a pretty nice bounce, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, leading into the decision of the Fed to how they're going to combat inflation right here, because we're running at 8.6, highest in 41 years. They have to do something. They're trying to get it back to the 2% range where we're comfortable at as a country with inflation, and it's running away. But you know, I saw reports today. Biden's expected to go to Saudi Arabia this week, talk about how they can ease the pain at the pump. So we'll see what happens, man. But I think we have some more pain. 22,000 is where I think we're gonna start to see it. What's up, Optimus Prime, bro? Great to see you here in the chat, man. Good to see you too, man. Bear, man, look, 12K. That's. I don't want to say no, bro, because this past dip has blown my expectations out the water. But I'm thinking 19, bro. I'm thinking 19. Right now, they're trying to maintain 25 right here. And it's looking weak, man. It really is. I don't think we're going to maintain it right here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. I mean, it's just step. I mean, just red candle after red candle. Past 30 minutes, I mean, it's just been step down over the past multiple hours here. Look at the hours. Just straight down. Will this continue into the morning? And I think this is going to continue into the stock market, man, if you ask me. I think this is going to transpire into the stock market. The SPY, all the futures are down. We checked them. They're down pretty significantly right now, 1 to 2% across the board. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is currently at 11. Last month it was at 9. So, I mean, I think there's still some more chance for some downside here. Good buying opportunities on every coin. It is, man. I'm just currently waiting. We're getting rejected right here. It looks like. Let's see if we can get over this 14 exponential here off the 1 minute chart. Really microscopic charting right here, but you know, any win is a win. Trying to maintain 25,000. Hopefully what happens here is, you know, we can get a bounce and just consolidate in this channel between 25 27. You know, see a little bit of recovery here coming from 24,974, but it seems like every 5 minutes or so we just start taking a beating once again. It starts heading down. So Japan market opened down 400 points. That's what I'm saying, man. Nothing is good right now. Yeah, Dow futures are, I just looked at them. I closed out that tab. Give me 1 second. Oh, no, I got it right here. Let me refresh them, make sure I'm giving you guys some up-to-date information right here. Okay, so they changed it a little bit, came up, but still down 1%. Here off the Dow futures, S&P is down 2.93%. Wow. You might have a day where you've seen the NASDAQ down 5% tomorrow. It is not looking good, guys. Okay, no, it updated now. 1.3% S&P, NASDAQ 1.76, Dow futures 0.95. So, pain in the market, man. You see this Bitcoin futures down. Oof. Hong Kong market is down 2.49%. China down 0.88%. Germany, France, all down 2-3%. I mean, this thing is transpiring across the board. The only thing up right now I'm seeing right here is corn. Not looking good. Not looking too hot, guys. Not at all. You purchased a half of ETH at 660. You mean 1660? Now, what's really gonna get a little troubling right here, guys, if we start getting rejected off this 373 range, and where I'm getting that from here off the charting is where are we at? This bottom right here on the 13th, which was a really quick wick. I mean, off the daily, it popped right back. This is looking a lot weaker. You're not seeing a long wick down and straight back up. I mean, you're still off the daily here, but I'm telling you, this is looking not as good right now. So we'll have to see how it plays out between now and tomorrow after the market closes. I think the stock market's going to take a pretty good hit tomorrow, especially with what we're seeing here with crypto. So did get a bounce at 25,000 flat, which we thought, but we need to start talking about underneath 25,000 here. So to do that, we have to go here on the daily and head back to this area in December of 2020, guys. Stepping back a whole 2 years. So as of right there, 22,000. That is where 22.9, basically 23,000 is where I'm seeing. 24.2 is where we do have some type of support. The tops of these candles, 24, and that's not much to go off of. That's the daily. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days with tops right here at that level. So nonetheless, we're gonna mark it. That is the next level that we're looking at, possibly coming in for Bitcoin. $24.2. So we got that priced in, that marked in right there. And look, man, it's been daily. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 horrible days in a row. Last time that happened, we were right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horrible days in a row. Beginning of May, leading into that inflation that move from the Fed. That's what the market was anticipating. And what are we seeing again? Not even, leading up to it, a couple days before, the market takes a hard dip. So will we bounce back up and maybe get rejected at 27? That's possible and highly likely, but I'm not willing to risk the swing trade right here. I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. Even oil plays got wrecked on Friday. I didn't keep up with them. Let's check Oxy. Occidental down 2%. IMPP, let's check it out. IMPP was ripping 7.56%. Let's check out Redbox real quick. Redbox was up 39% on Friday, up another 3.56%. I'm gonna be watching this tomorrow. Heavy FOMO list. River Bear in the chat was calling this thing out $2, so be extremely careful right now with it, but I will be watching that here tomorrow. 25,000 approaching again. Will we break down? Quite possible. Quite possibly will break down and possibly head for 24,257, 250 range. There's not much in the way right there, guys, so you have to keep that in mind. There's not much in the way, and that is spanning back to 2020 off the charts, where we have 7 days where we lived, and then 19,000. You got plenty of days where you almost a month worth of days where you stayed around 19,000. So you got pretty nice support within that range, and I think that's where it's heading back down to. But another thing that keeps me optimistic and it's going to keep the charting where it needs to be is a bounce here off the weekly, off the 200. And ever since the 200 off the weekly for Bitcoin started getting charted here, we briefly dipped, within 1 week time frame underneath that. So that is optimistic there and could give you a potential crucial buying opportunity right here at this range right now. So we are watching it very closely right here, guys. We'll keep you guys updated. 5 cents for Dogecoin is confirmed. Let's go to Doge real quick. Dogecoin 4 cents is most likely where we're heading, guys. That 4 cent range, 4 to anywhere between 6 and 4 right now. Probably going to be a pretty good buying opportunity for Doge. This is the rip all the way to 74 cents, all the way down. So waiting for the next pop could be pretty significant, but as of right now, the market's pretty much flat, and a lot of people stepped away. Inflation is affecting everybody right now. Prices are up across the board. Food, gas. People can't afford to go out and buy crypto right now, so you're seeing the effects of that. Let's pull up Bitcoin real quick. We are approaching. We just retested 25 right here, and we are approaching it once again. So let's see. Watch this for a few minutes and see if we can get a green bounce off this line. If not, we're going to break down probably towards that 24.2 level. So if you just tune in, guys, I appreciate it, man. If y'all got any questions, let me know. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments section, man. Let me know how you feel about the markets. I know it's been a pretty crappy weekend. No way to sugarcoat it. You got Matic 45 cents. They're Classic at 15 bucks. XRP at 32 cents. We were used to seeing it at 130. It's at 32 cents. Lost $1 in value since where it was comfortable at months ago. 8 at 46 cents. Safe Moon. I don't even know if that ticker is working here off of Webull. ApeCoin, $3. Remember, Bear, if you're still in here, bro, I was looking for 8. Man, this is why I've just been waiting, man. Waiting and waiting and waiting. I think Ape is definitely going to get to a good price where I'm going to have to FOMO into this thing. But 24,949, we're starting to break down, guys. Could be heading for 24,250 right here. And there we go, guys. We are breaking support as we speak. 24.8, 24,895. This is not what you want to see here off a live stream, but I appreciate y'all being here with me anyway. Can I look at USO? Absolutely, bro. What's up, Bulldog? Good to see you, man. Oil in California is going up 50 cents every week, and now inflation has taken over. Wouldn't be surprised if they call a recession. I think Yeah, I think it's safe to call it, man. That's just my opinion. I think it's safe to call it, bro. I mean, nothing's healthy about the market the way it's going. Puts on everything would be printing like you wouldn't believe right now. Big buyer stepping in, 25,000. We do have a buyer trying to fight back. Someone is picking up a significant amount right now, enough to move the price back up. So that is telling us we have support at 25. Could be the battleground here. Let me see this. All right, real quick, we're getting a pretty good buy-in right here. Lots of getting some good support here at 25,000. So, all right, so we got USO, United States Oil Fund LP. And what can you say about this chart that doesn't say it's beautiful, man? Let me put this up right here. United States Oil Fund, it was down 1% on Friday. This is the 30-minute chart, and let's get to a 4-hour chart, take a peek. And what a nice looking chart, man. Really nice looking chart. Ever since December, this thing has just been riding, going up and up. I mean, bouncing off that 200. Only thing that concerns me about it, you haven't had a 200 retest since last month. So you've been on a bit of a rip. Will you see a retest of that 200 coming up here shortly? Almost certainly, but how long will it last before you see that? You know, you rode a period between December and a 3-month period right here before you touched it. So there could be a 3-month period, May, June, July, end of summer, and that's quite a possibility. You know, I read plenty of news articles piecing together that we would see oil prices increasing throughout the duration of the summer. And it's no coincidence that Biden is going to Saudi Arabia to try to combat this high gas prices that we're seeing across the country, especially leading up to the time where gas prices are most expensive. So could be a significant play right here, bro. Are you into this, man? Let me know. Let me know if you have some. BTC. Let me know what you guys think. I think Webull should fix this, and I might email them. But anytime you type BTC or Bitcoin in the chart, in the little ticker symbol box, it should be an option. Look, if you type in, you have to type in BTC. If you type in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Farm, Bitfarms, where's Bitcoin? Or even if you type in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, it's all the way at the bottom. Like, that shouldn't be like that. It should be number one. All right, let me catch up with the chat real quick. I'm eyeing blue, ticker symbol blue tomorrow, FDA news. Bluebird Bio. Oh, I got you. Looking to short it? All right, Bluebird Bayou. Wow. Whoa. Man, yeah, that's a FOMO for sure, bro. That was aftermarket hours on Friday. 86%. Wow. Okay, I'll keep an eye on this, but wow. I mean, could get as high as $8-9 tomorrow if it continues to rip. Or a nice little bull flag form here. I'll look up the news, man, see what we're looking, what it's looking like. Yeah, Ape is super cheap. It might be the camera, man. BTCU, it's whack. So guys, let's get back to Bitcoin real quick because we're starting to head back down. Another retest. Looks like for 25,000 coming in here shortly. And it's still in a hard downturn. Lower highs, lower lows. Oh, they unhalted it? Well, it's definitely going on the FOMO list for tomorrow, man. I'd be careful with it. Red box too, man. Are you still holding some red box? Let me know, man. I think so, Pearl. I think the whales are starting to take small little snips on the way down, man. They're probably dollar cost averaging on the way down, waiting for significant buy-ins when they feel like the market has officially corrected itself and did a big reset, which we're possibly looking at. Lots of support at 25, so we're starting to hit like a little area where, you know, we're hitting support, we're trying to bounce, but it's still looking weaker and weaker. That 14 is still looking down. It's still looking pretty weak, guys. But nice to see some green after all this red right here over the past 30 minutes. Constant step down. So it's good we're seeing support at 25. That's what we thought it would do. It's just, if we don't hold this level, 24.2 is going to come pretty quick. And then after that, guys, I mean, honestly, I am looking for this weekly test of this weekly here on Bitcoin, which is at 22,300 right now. So I think I would take a shot in the dark and dollar cost average at that level and pick me up some crypto, just for the case that it could be bottom, or it could just be a stopping point along the way. Nonetheless, looking at the weekly chart, we don't usually live below it. You know, we grazed it here. Basically, 1 week we stayed below it for a day or two, and then ripped off from there. So it took a little time to do that, 2020 to 2021, a whole year. But that could line up with the next halving for Bitcoin 2023, which would give us, at this point, you know, probably looking at between now and next year before we see some pretty significant price action rises here for Bitcoin. So I know it doesn't look like it, but from this time frame, this was a year from when we started to rip, from this time right here. So we lived through all this. Now we're going to live through the downside of crypto here. So M formation, absolutely. You see the big M? Oh, what's up, Unique Carbon? Welcome to the stream, bro. 18 BTC. Yeah, I think in between 19 and 22 is where we're ultimately going to land for bottom, man. That's what I'm looking for. We'll see what happens, though. It's definitely possible. I'm seeing more and more reports of 5,000, 5 to 10 from a lot of people, honestly. And, you know, I'm not going to say we're not going to see it, but I think it's more unlikely that we would see it. You got plenty of support at around 18 to 19, and you know, I do think that's where the market's going to finally play itself out. What I don't want to see happen for Bitcoin is what just happened from that drop from 48. So at 48,000, we basically got comfortable at 30. We ended up going down to 30. We got comfortable, and then we fell out once again. And if we end up getting comfortable at 30 or at 25 or at 22, you know, treating 25 as resistance at this point, once we get under it, then we drop out again. Then you'll start seeing 19 to 22. And, you know, it's just the market moves in phases right now, and we're seeing the downside of this bear market, man. So starting to get some buying stepping in. So what we do know, we got some pretty good support between 25,000, but we're starting to treat 25,373, the bottom of the dip from May, as resistance. So pretty significant right there. We need to watch that, because if we can't get back over 25,373, or even if we do, we see a little recovery here tonight after this brutal beating that we took throughout the day today, which is, you know, likely that we will see a little bounce. But if we can't get over this level, likely we'll see a continuation end up 24 to 22. So I got 50 shares of Roblox at $3 and change and sold out at 18 and change. And now I'm shorting it with Leap put options. It's gonna have to come back down to 39 cents, the price Chicken Soup paid for. Hell yeah, man. I got $2 strikes November for Redbox. Hey, bro. I hope it works out for you, man. I really do. I'm not gonna touch it tomorrow. I think it'll be down tomorrow, honestly. Just with the way the whole stock, the crypto space is looking like tonight, man. I mean, look. I did that last time inflation went, and NASDAQ was down 5% that week, you know? So I think stocks are not exempt. They're going to take a hit this week, too. So we'll see how it plays out, and we'll see what happens. But, guys, just be on alert. 25,000. If we drop below that, we'll most likely see 24,250 coming up here shortly. So be on the lookout for it. We could see a little recovery here, but I'm still thinking more downside leading up to inflation, which we could see a little bounce before the Fed comes on and talks, but we'll just have to see what happens. So with that being said, guys, look, I'm gonna look to hop off. We'll keep you guys updated. Doge at 5 cents, man. This is absolutely terrible. Terrible what's going on in the market. 1342 Ethereum, Litecoin's 45 bucks, man. This is absolutely terrible. I remember it felt just like yesterday that fake tweet got put out on the Litecoin official Twitter account about Walmart, and it was ripping 250, 300 bucks. Now we're looking at 45 bucks. This is definitely bear market, guys. Absolutely bear. It's gonna be crazy in the market at open tomorrow, and it's gonna be super volatile, man. Let's check the VIX price real quick, just to see what it is. 27.75. It was up 6% on Friday, so we're gonna be keeping an eye out here on the VIX tomorrow. Could be approaching that $30 level here shortly. So real quick, 25,304 for Bitcoin. Will it get over that 373 range? It's tough to tell, man. Look at Crow. Where's Crow at, man? Let's pull up Crow real quick. I had a buddy, man. He sold Crow at the top, at the freaking top, bro. Well, it's all choppy. Give me a second. Give me a second. 13 cents, bro. 13 freaking cents. Just took a dip with the rest of the market, man. Bitcoin is controlling the altcoins, bro. And the altcoins are going to continue to follow it right now. And there's nothing healthy about that chart. Honestly, if we can get back, I don't think TradingView reports it. Yeah. Let me see this. In the gist of things off the daily, I mean, if you're looking close to bottom, you're still in a slight uptrend. If you're looking at the daily chart, you're still in a slight uptrend, bro. I mean, look at it. But hopefully we're getting close to bottom, guys. I'm thinking 1922 here. It's nice to see it floating up from 25 like we thought it would. You know, it got a little worrisome for a minute. I thought we were going to dip out once again. We're starting to see some buying action stepping in on Bitcoin here at 25. So the bulls are trying to fight back right here. How significant can it get? We could see a pretty good bounce. I mean, there's not much in between here and 25,472, and then you know, it's 25.7. So if we start treating that 25,373, which we got here off of May 13th as resistance, it's not gonna be good, guys. Not gonna be good for the market. Luna, let me check it out. Hold on, this can't be right. Hold on. Did they put Luna back on Webull? Let me see. And look, man, nobody could have predicted the Luna, what happened with Luna, you know, because that kick started this whole big drop that we're seeing in the crypto space right now. No one could have predicted that, man. That was totally unpredictable. And that's honestly what helped lead to this whole crypto crash right now. We're starting to treat this as resistance. We're trying to pop above it, but it's not looking good, guys. Off the 30-minute chart, we're trying to bounce here at 25 support. And I think it's pretty safe to say we could potentially level out at this area right here. Somewhere between this area, 24.2 and basically 25.5. We'll try to level out and consolidate and see how the market opens tomorrow. But let's check the futures one more time real quick. And see if they moved any. Let me refresh them. And this is what is concerning, guys. S&P futures here down 2.93%. NASDAQ futures down 1.82%. Dow futures down almost 1%. Market's going to be volatile in the market in the morning, guys. So if you trade stocks, I would definitely keep your eye on the prize in the morning. Dogecoin predicted it. There are times where you gotta have at least 35% of your cash on the side for these major dips. Yeah, absolutely, bro. And bro, I'm a lot more liquid than I've probably ever been in the crypto game, man. Just waiting for the perfect buying opportunity for these dips right here, man. And it's coming, guys. Don't get it twisted. It is coming. It is approaching here shortly. I don't think there's too much more downside, but I do think there's some more downside to go. So with that being said, guys, we'll be live tomorrow night. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with us tonight. I'm sorry, I wish it was ripping the other way. That way we could have a pretty exciting live stream. But you know, the market's doing what it's doing. You know, inflation has to be tamed. We're gonna see what happens this week. Will we see a full basis point hike increase? It is possible. If we do, things could get really volatile here in the month of June. So that being said, guys, be on the lookout. 24,250, next level of support here. And of course, we'll alert you in Discord what's happening if we see a break below 25 and we maintain it. So that being said, guys, much love. If you need me, hit me up in Discord.